I am Javier Carrasco, and I'm going to talk about my life experience at studying engineering in agribusiness. At first, I had no idea what it could be the transition from high school to university would be like. The last few years, I had been a lot of changes of my life. When I started studying agribusiness in engineer, it was always my first choice, but not because I knew the program itself. The main reason was the curriculum. I gradually that the program was agronomy and a lot of math at first, but I managed to adapt to the university environment and to have the habit of always studying. Their focus on sustainability combined with subjects like calculus and algebra were reasons to want to continue. I kept questioning myself. I was really doing the things well, or I was really just doing things right to just feeding my ego. The second semester was about finding about my purpose to continue my studies. So I took the every opportunity to participate. I was still finding about myself, but not like a student, as a person. One day I read an email from my usage account about a meeting for a national tour. I decided to go even though I knew that first year students weren't much consideration since the upperclassmen were favored. It turns out I was signed up and selected to go on tour to the north of the country, to Arica. I didn't know anything about Arica until I boarded the plane. The first day was the hardest. I didn't know anything and anyone, just me and some classmates, whom I also didn't know. It was my first field trip, and the first thing I learned about was about hydroponic. A producer uses nanobubbles to circulate the water, making the growth of his edible plants and flowers, which are later sold to chefs, more efficient. That was completely new to me. I didn't even know what hydroponic was. That was completely new to me. I didn't even know what hydroponic was. That night I cried, remembering my parents and my dog. And I told to myself I couldn't cry. I had to keep going. It's fair to say that it's divided in two parts, agronomy and marketing. I started to be recognized by students in their fourth through fifth years. I met some amazing people and I became closer to my classmates. This semester I went to a rural expo, San Fernando, Marchihue, etc. Made contacts and enjoyed something outside my usual life, playing soccer. I realized that this degree is special for me, possibly the only one that would have lasted more than 2 years. Currently, I have many opportunities, including having a student center. I have the support of many people in the program, and in a few months I will be welcoming new students in the program as is customary. I have some doubts, but I firmly believe that it will happen, for better or for worse, because it's often understood that a bad experience is useless. I don't believe in that. You always learn, so I always try to give my best, even knowing that for others it wasn't in the right place. So what I'm going to do from now on? Possibly continue studying to so I can graduate with projects to start a hydroponic business to supply the community and myself with fruits and vegetables. but I was once told that teachability is non-negotiable, while quality is. You have to market to supply, not just to sell. So I will continue striving, but not to be the best, but to be the best version of myself. Thank you for your attention.